grew up broke. That is my experience. That is how I felt. When I can hear my parents talking in the kitchen that the budget for the groceries that week is $30, it makes me feel broke. When we can't afford school uniforms, it makes me feel broke. When I'm 11, when I'm 10, and all my friends can afford something and my parents can't, it makes me feel broke. When they say, "Oh, I don't know how we're going to afford rent next week," that makes me scared and makes me feel broke. That does not mean that I was the most broke person on earth. There are definitely people in way worse situations than me, but that does not mean that I'm lying about the fact that I felt broke during those times.
The drama between Michaela Testa and Anna Paul is still unfolding, and now singer Drake is getting involved. It's hard to believe this is actually happening, but it is. Karina Koft has also entered the fray, calling Michaela a liar, while Michaela is firing back at her and Anna. To give you some background, Michaela and Anna were once close friends, and Michaela even dated Anna's brother, Addis. Recently, Michaela posted a viral TikTok where she accused Anna of being fake, claiming that Anna talks negatively about her fans behind their backs and lied about her upbringing, suggesting her family was well off instead of broke. Michaela also made serious allegations against Anna's brother, which went unaddressed when Anna responded in her own TikTok. Many felt that Anna was deflecting and gaslighting her audience, avoiding the serious claims against Addis. Things escalated further when Michaela accused Anna of neglecting her pet birds, leading to Anna losing hundreds of thousands of followers. Michaela has been on a full expose mission, and the internet has been watching it all unfold. Now, the situation has intensified as Karina Koft has publicly called out Michaela on Instagram, accusing her of lying and twisting the truth to play the victim. Karina is not just any influencer. She has been in the industry for years, has connections with major names, and has even hung out with Drake. It makes you wonder what Drake thinks about all of this. This guy, who has no connection to TikTok drama, is literally wearing a meme of the Anna versus Michaela fight on stage. As if that wasn't enough, at an afterparty later that night, he was seen in another shirt that said, "Anna v. Michaela Gold Coast 2025. Michaela even shared it on her Instagram story. Now, let's dive into the situation between Karina and Michaela. As I mentioned, this drama was brought up and Karina took to her stories to say, "I've listened to her talk about every single friend over and over again. The only difference now is that she's doing it publicly for her own gain." She continued, "This person craves attention. This is all for attention, for personal gain, for money. Ask anyone who's ever interacted with her, and I promise they'll say the same thing. Since I met her 2 years ago, she hasn't had one consistent person in her life. Every single person has come and gone. It's always everyone else who is the messed up friend. What's the common denominator here? I'm tired of sitting in silence while others suffer because of someone I know all too well. I genuinely mean it when I say that Michaela Testa is the most narcissistic and manipulative person I've ever encountered. Before meeting her, I had never come across a true pathological liar. She even shared a DM she received, saying to take it with a grain of salt, but someone responded, "Finally, someone says it. Everyone in our hometown knows exactly what she's like, especially those close to her family." You explained this perfectly, Karina. By the way, I'm not one for drama. I'm just living on my farm and taking videos with my animals. Yet, every single video Michaela posts is drama-related. Just check out her content. The evidence is clear. I have to give her credit for not backing down and standing firm on every lie. Look at the patterns. Good night. Michaela posted on her story that Karina doesn't know her well or her friends. Ask my 10 friends who have interacted with her. She's just a parasocial fan of Anna and Addis from 2021. She was paying people to ban my Instagram as I started to gain popularity. I didn't know her in 2022 when she invited me to the Bahamas after I broke up with Addis, but meanwhile, she was texting him and trying to meet up. He told me everything in 2023. She was still trying to be my friend online by posting photos of me on her story and saying nice things about me. I'm sure it was all for collaborations. When we met for the first time, I really liked her. She asked me everything about the Pauls, and I shared what I've been telling you all, without going into gruesome details, of course. Then she unfollowed Addis on Instagram. I told her what he did to me, and she said she felt bad but couldn't relate because that's something she likes. That was my first red flag. I was unaware, so I don't know how I would feel about it in 2024. She started coming to my house regularly and even stayed for a month in my country. I was having my first fight with a friend I had known for 12 years. I shared the details with her like I would with any other friend, which she seemed to support and believe, probably because she was sleeping with my friend's ex. Now her whole argument is that I talk about all my friends. Yes, girl, I have to say this because some of these friends have done bad things to me, which I have chosen to forgive, just like I forgave you when you wanted my ex while inviting me out and were banning my Instagram accounts. She's upset this morning and went off on a tangent because I'm posting about Drake. We all know the history there. Karina is not a girl's girl. Her entire personality revolves around male attention and which man she's meeting up with next week. She doesn't care about women or the friends she hurts in the process. She doesn't know Anna and never will, and her invites over the last few years have fallen on deaf ears. She's almost 30 and relies on young creators and internet drama to boost her image and create abundance. I'm not fake or a compulsive liar for continuously forgiving friends in my life who have clearly wronged me. That's her whole argument here. You can't tell me you've never forgiven a friend for something they did to you. And please do what she said and ask any of my friends. All of my friends from my past have been on TikTok sharing their stories about the Pauls and how they witnessed sick and sad things happen to me, things that Karina has never seen. It's strange that she's done nothing but support me, but now she's victim blaming Michaela. Then Shiri posted a story from Veruca Sal that said, "Let me make this very clear. Michaela is a very nice and hurt woman. That girl has experienced more domestic violence and coercion than you could even imagine at the hands of Addis and Anna." Of course, Karina doesn't care about her. She didn't care when David almost killed Jeff. Why would she care to hear about a friend's struggles? Then she claims that even Anna's own sister is on Michaela's side. Karina then posted and said, "I'm not the only person who has crazy stories about Michaela lying, and now she's trying to lie about me too. People can see through the darkness you've created. The lies are public. The bullying is public. These live rampages you go on only make others who have stories about you scared to speak out, but I'm not staying silent. I was there. I witnessed your lies firsthand. There isn't a lie or a boundary you won't cross in your desperate pursuit of fame, attention, and sympathy. Please seek help." She also discussed the situation on her Instagram story, stating that this would be the last time she addresses it. She prefers to keep her content focused on her farm life, gym routine, and animals, rather than on drama. She denies Michaela's accusations, which included claims of using young creators to promote her OnlyFans and paying to have Michaela's Instagram banned. She expresses regret for not cutting ties with Michaela sooner and believes that Michaela has a history of dishonesty. She mentions that she knows Michaela is lying because of the false things she's currently posting about her. Michaela then responded on TikTok, calling out Karina for publicly supporting Anna and Addis, despite the fact that Addis has been convicted of a serious crime. Those are her words. Michaela claims that Karina dismissed her personal experiences and labeled her a liar. She also brings up Karina's attempts to be with Addis. Karina, on the other hand, shared a screen recording of her DMs with Addis to illustrate the nature of their conversation, insisting it wasn't as it was being portrayed. Overall, Michaela expressed her frustration that Karina has been defending Addis and Anna, stating that Karina's reasons for not believing her are ridiculous. The whole situation is just so wild right now, with more and more people getting involved while others online watch it all unfold. That's the latest on this drama. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you been keeping up with this? Can you believe Drake got a little involved too? Let me know what you think. I love you all, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.